We rarely see humans here. What brings you to the grove?
Truth is, I took a jig when I should have taken a jag. I was heading toward Lion's Arch.
You're way off track. I bet you can't even find your mouth when you're hungry. Just joking.
Look, it's the Char. I'd love to hear some of his war stories.
You should go ask him.
Why don't you?
You first.
Excuse me, kind sir. I wonder if we could trouble you.
Too late. What do you want?
We were wondering, have you been in a war?
Every day is war.
What's it like? I imagine the sparkling armor and lines of soldiers marching into battle.
The stamping of boots, and the voices raised in glory.
The wading through gore. The blood that stains your claws. The sweat burning your eyes. The smell of bodies. The death. Yeah, it's fun.
Thanks.
I feel the call, but the thought of leaving the grove both thrills and terrifies me.
We can learn a great deal from the pale trees, long roots and arching boughs. Though it stretches its limbs far overhead, it remains rooted, and it bends so as not to break.
They're talking about changing ring etiquette yet again.
Oh, how the vines of our lives twist and twine. And through it all, the one thing we can count on no matter what is change.
So far, mandrake is the most joyous plant I've ever known.
The roots are shaped like us. Perhaps that is why. I was noticing the other day how plants resemble the body part they heal.
Like how a slice of carrot looks like an eye.
Exactly. And how a cocoa bean resembles a broken heart.
You're a plant and you can talk. Do you talk to other plants?
Not exactly. I sense things about them.
Can you sense which have the greatest concentration of poison?
No.
Bah! What good are you?
The Firstborn have asked me to make sure you have everything you need.
Really? I'll make you a list.
You need water, hemlock, and bloodflower. You know they're poisonous, right?
Of course I know they're poisonous. That's the point.
I missed you at the gathering last night.
The Firstborn asked me to entertain one of the visiting dignitaries.
I hope it was enjoyable for you.
Entertaining an Asura isn't as easy as entertaining a Char. Food doesn't distract them nearly as long. How far have you traveled?
To the ends of Tyria and back.
How far is that?
Far. Many other cultures dress themselves in animal hide. It's as tough as a walnut shell.
It looks so stiff, though. And what about the poor animal that was wearing it before?
The animal doesn't need it anymore.
Hey, I heard about the joke you played. Boiled eggs.
You fell for it completely.
What are you doing?
Have you ever really looked at trees? Have you felt their movement? Nothing is ever truly still.
I never realized there were so many colors in tree bark.
Beauty is in the details.
Don't you get bored sitting here all day?
Oh no. You don't have to travel to foreign places to find adventure. If you look closely, you'll find war, love, and life all around you.
I'm exhausted from the looking. Perhaps I'll have more luck tomorrow.
Your golem is strange. Was strange, rather.
You drove it away. You know that? I've never seen a golem run that fast.
I just wanted to ask it a few questions.
Yeah, I know. You guys are full of them.
Oh, yes. What's it like to be a golem? Does it dream? Does it have a family?
That was the last straw, you know. After that question about turtles in the desert, you asked it about its mother.
So?
It doesn't have a mother, it's a golem. You crossed its circuits. I don't know how you did it, but you weirded out my golem.
So you are the mother or the father?
What? Well, I guess I... Oh, no, you're not getting in my head. You just stand there and help me monitor the gate. Am I the mother? Blazing braces, this is what I get for working with the tree children.
Shh. Listen. Feel.
What?
Ah, there it is. The moment when night gives up its dominion and day opens its eyes upon the world.
I want to go spy on them. What harm can it do?
I'm willing to go, just not during the day. The Hylic are most active then. We're strong in the dark, and you know it. We're both of the cycle of night.
I know, but I'm afraid all will get to see our sleeping Hylic. How boring.
You're new, aren't you? I am. I just finished warden training a few days ago. I'm 2 years old, though.
2 years? I understand. Like you, it took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life.
Lion's Arch.
I've seen many things in my travels, but never have I seen a sentient being birthed from a plant.
They're fragile and weak. I don't imagine they'll survive long.
Don't underestimate them. They learn strength from ivy, and viciousness from blackberry bushes.
Hey, are you all right? What's troubling you?
I had the worst nightmares last night. They cling to me still, and I can't seem to stop crying.
Poor thing. Do you think they were your own nightmares or someone else's?
I can't imagine such horrible things could originate in me.
This has been going on for too long. You're exhausted.
I just need to harden myself to them. I can't let them get to me.
No, that's exactly what the Nightmare Court wants. They want you to stop feeling.
I don't know whether these nightmares come from the Nightmare Court or not. They could be a symptom of darkness in my heart.
You can't think that way. You are good and gentle. It's a trap. Don't lose yourself.
I'm not even sure who I am anymore.
I started warden training yesterday.
So you won't be leaving the Grove after all. That's beautiful news.
No, I changed my mind about leaving. Tomorrow I may feel differently.
All well? All well.
I know you. Where have you been? I haven't seen you around in a long time.
I've been away, traveling across the land.
Did you see anything interesting on your travels?
It was all interesting, from the centaurs of the west to the dragonbrand in the east.
What was your favorite of all the places you saw on your voyage?
Lion's Arch. It's an enormous, glorious city with a fascinating array of citizens.
What was your least favorite place?
Holbrack, a city of Norn, is covered in ice. It sapped my strength to be so cold all the time.
Did you bring back any mementos?
I have gold coins from Lion's Arch. The market there is incredible.
Did you hear that human's armor? It made such a racket.
I tried it once. The cacophony nearly drove me soundless.
Homegrown armor is prettier, too.
Let's grab a nectar together later, okay?
I look forward to it.
I have to leave. I can't take it anymore.
I don't understand. The dream feeds us.
It doesn't feed me. It forces itself down my throat until I'm gagging on it.
But what will you do? Where will you go?
I need to find a quiet corner of the world just for me, where I have only my own emotions to deal with.
I'll be lonely.
Perhaps, but I must go. I must find a way to break this curse.
The dream is not a curse.